Assalamu alaikum and very good evening. This is Inspiring Syed Masroor. Kill the company. This is today's topic that I will briefly discuss. It may look weird, may look awkward to you when you are listening to me and the title is Kill the Company. Actually, this is a very bold strategy for business and HR transformation. Kill the Company. This is a book that has been written by Lisa Bordell. And the concept is that before you are being eliminated, you are being killed by your competitors, you should try to create situational analysis scenarios whereby you could put your own people, your own team into the shoes of your competitors who are hell bent to ruin and destroy and eliminate you from the market. So this is the whole idea. This is the basic concept. Kill the company is not an idea whereby the employees or the management, they are ready to destroy and ruin their own company, their own businesses. So this is not the case. This is an advanced planning. It is absolutely a different kind of planning strategy whereby the employees, they will be put into a form of team, and then there will be a situation, they will create a situation, and then they will identify that what can be the vulnerabilities, what are the weak points, what are the pain points, what are the even assassination points that could be there and that could kill the company when your competitors, when your rivals, they come into the market and they compete with you. And instead that you give this opportunity to your competitors to ruin and destroy your business and eliminate you as a company, as an organization, you create a scenario planning and you work on those vulnerabilities. Identify the vulnerabilities, identify the weak points, the pain points, the assassination points, and then work on those, that how you could plug them, how could you address them so that your business, your company, it becomes sustainable. Basically, you are creating a kind of safety valve around your organization, thinking this way, thinking differently, thinking like your rival, thinking like your competitor, and then making a kind of plan in advance that these could be the possibilities, these could be the points, these could be the weak areas that could be, taken by your rivals, your competitors, as a strategy, as a plan to kill you. So you address them, you plug them, you eliminate them so that your organization becomes sustainable, your organization, your company become strong, it is really resilient, and it becomes profitable. And it is how you are creating this concept. And same goes true for the HR and OD professionals. They have to think like this, that when you work with different organization, whether you are a consultant or you are a professional, OD professional, you create a scenario planning, because this subject is now being taught in the universities, not in Pakistan but outside the world, in the world. Maybe in Pakistan, in some universities this course is being taught, maybe this is being discussed as well, but I'm not sure. But at least in the developed world, it is being taught. So we have to think like this. So there are 5 areas which have to be taken into consideration when you are working on scenario planning, on situational planning, and you are trying to create a team and working on the points whereby you could eliminate these weaknesses from your organization. So the basic concept again is here. As an OD professional, you have to look at agility, that how you can create agility into the organization. First and foremost is diversity, that when you are going to create a team, an organization, or a team of people who could be looking at different scenarios and the vulnerabilities, and they are part of the project Kill the Company. So create a diversity so that you could get ideas from different people, uh, genders, people from different countries, different cultural backgrounds. So when there are diverse ideas, you can create a kind of list of those ideas and work on those. And those will be basically your vulnerabilities, your insecurities, and your weak areas. And the second point is that psychological safety. You have to create an environment whereby people, they are really, open to talk, and they have no fear of any repercussions, any consequences. So they should be given the psychological safety and the freedom to talk anything, to share any idea, to share any weakness, whether it is about the management, it is about the leadership, the processes, the systems, because ultimately you have to work holistically so that you could make your organization stronger. And the third point is personal accountability, that you have to create a sense of personal accountability into the team, into the leaders, into the managers, and to everybody, so that they could become accountable for their actions. They could accountable for their decisions which they make every day. And the fourth point in this agenda is the reflective and analytical decision making. It's a twofold decision making process where you have to reflect and you have to analyze, and it is how you make the decisions. And the last one is variation, selection, and retention, VSR. So these are the five points and the five elements that need to be considered and made part of the forward movement, the planning, and the scenario planning, so that you could be working around as a team, and you as an OD consultant, OD professional, you should take the lead. And it is how you create a strategy. It could be a very comprehensive HR strategy, a business strategy, whereby you could identify the weak areas, and then start small, create a small pilot project so that you could experiment it. Once you experiment and it becomes successful, then you scale it, and you scale slowly and gradually, improve the processes, improve the systems, eliminate those processes which can become a bottleneck. Then you get so much of processes and the systems and the decision makings in legacy. If there is a legacy which is going to compromise your sustainability, just eliminate it. Just get rid of that legacy and change it in totality. You take the example of, for example, Netflix. It was giving DVDs on rentals, and then they came into streaming. Same goes true for Apple. They were just selling iPods, and then they came into Apple phones. So this transformation has to take place. If you really want to transform, if you really want to have a complete change management in the organization, and if you want to transform your business, your entire company, and you are working as a strategist or as an OD consultant or OD professional, then you have to work like this, so that you could be really developing a plan, a strategy, and you create a scenario planning based on this concept of kill the company, and try to plug the loopholes, remove the weaknesses, remove the irritant points, and make those systems and processes which are simple, which are result oriented, which are giving you results, and which become part of your ongoing strategy to create your organization as a successful organization, and create systems which are really strong, which are really resilient, and which are revenue driven, purpose driven, and goal driven. I'm sorry I took a little more time on this concept, but I like this idea, and I thought that I should share my reflections and my insights, so that the other professionals, the HR, OD professionals, the business people, they can benefit from it. I wish you all the best. Take care of yourself.